Hi everyone, Lisa here for the Graphics Fairy. Welcome back. Today I'm sharing a tip that will allow you to include family heirlooms and keepsakes in your junk journal pages without damaging them, and also allow you to remove them later on also without damaging them in any way. And this idea came to me when my mom gave me my dad's old stamp collection in this fantastic package recently, and when I opened it up, I was just thrilled with all these little goodies inside: old letters, old stamps, little stamp booklets, and also there was a package, of these little stamp hinges. Look, it says F.W. Woolworth 15 cents. So this was inside, and I had forgotten about these. My dad taught me how to use these when I was little. They're just little adhesive pieces of paper that you fold them in half and make a hinge, and then you can attach your stamps to the albums, and it doesn't damage the back of the stamp in any way. So I all of a sudden realized that these would be awesome to also attach things in junk journals. So that is what I have done. And here is a photo of my mother-in-law that is among my favorite photos and most treasured possessions. I am the family history person in our family, and so I end up with all of the documents and photos, and I'm super grateful to have them. And so I wanted to include this one. It's kind of shoved in a box, and I wanted to get it out and include it. So I created a page for it here, and I'm going to show you how to apply these little hinges. So the first thing is to fold them in half, and they have kind of a bumpy side, and they have a smooth side that you can feel with your fingers. And so just fold them in half with the smooth side in, and apply a little water and drop it down on your photo or ephemera or whatever you have. Now, I'm not an archivist, and I'm pretty sure this would be okay whatever you decide to use it on, but you don't want to do this on some kind of rare, valuable piece without checking with a conservationist or an archivist first. I'm just recommending this for, just your typical family snapshots and things. So that's a little caveat. Caveat. Anyway, okay, so I've got some hinges on here now, and I'm going to do one more. And then all you need to do is stick this baby down. Now, if you ever decide to remove them, check the directions online before you do so. But my understanding is that you want to do that very carefully, and you may need to dampen them a little bit before peeling them off. You want to go ahead and press down on them for a few seconds to make sure that they're good and stuck. And then I wanted to show you a couple of other tricks that you can use this for. You can use it almost as the same way that you would use an aged tape. So I've just dampened the sticky side, and I'm going to put this little flower on with it. As you can see, it works a lot like aged tape, and it's a little bit visible. It has a real vintage look to it, I think. And then the other thing that I really love to use it for is as a hinge. So if you fold the paper up and you put it right on the edge of an image, you can create a hinge that lets you lift it up, and I put a little quote underneath, or you could hide any kind of little thing underneath, so that's kind of a fun thing to do with it too. And then I wanted to share a couple other ways that you can add your vintage images and ephemera to junk journal pages. So you may want to take your original, scan it in, and then print it out and use it that way, and you can put the original in a safe deposit box or a fireproof box, something like that. And if you do that, then you can really play around with the image and get creative with it. Like I did here, I added little butterfly wings to her and the word gratitude at the bottom. So that's another option. And then one other option would be to print out a little envelope. There are a lot of these on the printables section of the premium membership site, and they just come like this. Let me show you. So you can just find them on there and print them out. Then you cut them out and fold them along the lines. And don't forget that you can size these up, you can size these down. There are a lot of different ones. Here's a little egg one that I like, and here's a little envelope, and here's one. I printed this one out really small. I like it. A little bingo card envelope. There's so many options. So once you print out your envelope, then you can I just turned the flap in, creating like a pocket. And there are also pockets on there too. And then I would just glue this down, and then you can just slide your photo in the pocket, and that will protect it, but also let it be accessible. And it's a really cute little page. And then you could add a little a label, and you could write the person's name, maybe their birth date, something like that, or just a pretty decorative one. Here's a French, little French ephemera label, and I just coffee dyed that and cut it out. So there are a lot of those on the site as well. Both sites have lots of labels that you could use. So that is about it for today. I hope that you liked this tip. If you did, please give the video a like down below, and subscribe, and hit the little bell if you would like to get a notification whenever we post a new video. So take care, everybody. I hope you have a great week, and we'll see you next Friday. Bye.